Welcome back to the game, everyone. This is Robert continuing Ghost Stories. We're heading into turn number 10, and I think I'm in trouble. Beginning turn number 10, we've got 3 ghosts on the board. The bad thing is that 2 of them are haunters, and they're 1 step away from beginning to haunt the village and flip over tiles. Remember, I'll lose the game if any 3 village tiles get flipped over. So it's time to start, and we activate any ghost abilities. Now, I'm playing this as a solo game, using neutral boards around the table. I believe I start with my Taoist board first in such an instance. So as I activate the Dark Wraith, he's going to move his haunting figurine 1 space forward. That is activating his center ability here. That's going to haunt this village tile. It's going to be turned over, and then after that happens, this figurine moves back to its space on the card and will begin advancing again in future turns. I believe this creeping one is next, also with the haunting ability here. Its figure will also advance 1 space. This tile is already haunted, so we're going to go this way now and flip over a 2nd tile. After that's done, the haunting figurine returns to the card. The last ghost on the board were the fallen monks, and remember, they are negating the green powers, the green Taoist board's power. So we take this cancellation token here and we'll place it on the green board just to indicate that that power is not usable. So we return this ghost over here where I had originally placed it. And then that's what these tokens are for. Okay, we're continuing the yin phase. 2 tiles are now haunted. We don't have any overrun, so it is now time for the arrival of a new ghost. Just what we needed. Abysmal. Power 2. This is a blue ghost. No special abilities until it is going to be exorcised, and then we have to roll the curse die. I think I want to be careful about that. I think if I exorcise this ghost and I roll the curse die, I think there is a result on the curse die that will haunt a tile. So I could knock myself out of the game by trying to exorcise this one too quickly. This blue ghost will need to be placed on a blue space. So let's put it over here on a corner with the fallen monks. Alright, the ghosts have all finished, and I'm beginning the yang phase now. I think before I do anything, I'm going to use my yin-yang token, and I'm going to flip one of these tiles back over so that it won't be haunted. Maybe tactically, I really don't know which one is the better choice. I'll just flip that one. So putting this back away. Now I'm beginning my regular turn. I can take 1 Tao token. So what do we need? We've got 2 blue, 3 black, and 2 green. We're actually in pretty good shape all around. Why don't we take a, let's just take a red and be prepared in case something red comes back again. I'm now ready to move, and I think I'm going to move 1 step here to the Buddhist temple. And on that center tile, I should be able to collect all of these power tokens and put them back into my supply. And I think I'm also going to activate the village tile and take a Buddha and put the Buddha also down in my supply here. So we have plenty of Dao tokens, power tokens have been returned, and I think that's going to bring to an end the priest's turn this time. So turn 11 is coming up. Well, welcome back to the game. This is Robert continuing Ghost Stories. We're now entering turn number 11. Starting with ghost abilities, the first thing we'll do on our own board is advance the Dark Wraith's Haunting figurine one step. On the green board, the Creeping One Haunting figurine advances one step. None of the boards are filled with ghosts yet, so it's time to draw a new ghost. And the new ghost is a green ghost, Fungus Thing. The Fungus Thing is a power level 1 ghost. It's going to go on the green board and has a special ability here. It means that the dice, Dao dice, cannot affect this creature. I've got to get rid of it with tokens instead of dice. So with one empty green space, that's where the ghost must go. And that will finish the yin phase. Beginning the yang phase, first thing I need to do before I move is take another token. We might as well take another green. That's going to give us 3 of these. And now for movement. I think I'll have my priest move here to this haunted tile. It's too bad we don't have the yin-yang tile to turn this village tile back over, but perhaps we can reclaim the yin-yang token after we exorcise a ghost, which is what I'm going to try to do now. So we're going to attempt an exorcism. We're going to roll the dice. 1 white, 1 green, and 1 black. Well, let's use the 1 green and let's exorcise the Creeping One. Let's send him back to hell. No rewards for that, just a simple removal from the board, and the haunting figurine is removed. So that die is used. We have a black and a white. The white is the wild color, so let's make it 2 black, and let's add a black token to a total 3. That will allow us to exorcise the Dark Wraith. We get a choice. We can gain a Chi token or reclaim the Yin-Yang token. So let's do that. Let's get back the Yin-Yang token. And this Dark Wraith is off the board. Haunting figurine is removed as well. We just completed the exorcism step. We have our yin-yang token back. Let's go ahead and use it again to flip back over this village tile. And we'll try to get this back some way later. As we come to the end of turn number 11's Yang phase, we can place our Buddha. Now remember, I made a mistake before and basically had my Buddha fly, and I thought you could put him anywhere that there's an empty space, but not quite. The Taoist priest must be facing an empty space. So why don't I choose this one? I'll put the Buddha figurine there. And that's going to end turn number 11. Well, welcome back to the game. This is Robert continuing Ghost Stories. We're starting up turn number 12. Starting with ghost abilities, we do a quick scan of the board. And no ghost right now currently has anything that we really need to process. So we're going to move on to check for overrun. There's no board, no Taoist board that's completely overrun. We do have still an empty space here. Well, then it's time to go to the arrival of a new ghost. And it's a green one again. Green Abomination. This green ghost is power level 4. That means we can't get rid of it just with the dice alone. And it has no abilities to take into account right away. I think if we can exercise it, looks like we can claim 2 Tao tokens, so that would be nice. The bad thing is, with this ghost coming into play, the green board is once again filled. Perhaps I should have placed my Buddha here. Now the green board is full. Beginning my priest's turn, I get to take a Tao token. I'm going to grab the 4th green token there. That puts me in good shape to battle these green monsters this turn. I think I'm going to skip moving my priest, and I'll attempt an exorcism right here on this green Abomination. So let's pick up the dice and see how we do. Red, yellow, black. That's not going to help us at all. So we're going to have to take our 4 green tokens and use them all. Going back to the supply, that will allow us to exercise the green Abomination. As a reward, we can claim 2 Tao tokens of any color. Let's reclaim 2 green Tao tokens. With no additional Buddhas to place this turn, that'll bring turn number 12 to an end.